trying to catch my breath. I flew up to the heavens, and I still haven't landed yet. Well, you gave me a head rush, and I'm still trying to catch my breath. I flew up to the heavens, and I still haven't landed yet. Imagine we never met, imagine we never said the death do us part from our hearts, 'cause we were broken and scared. Through sickness and health, you won't be by yourself. Love never fails, love never fails you or tells you lies. Love never holds you down, love always tries. Well, you gave me a head rush, and I'm still trying to catch my breath. I flew up to the heavens, and I still haven't landed yet. Imagine you and me both, imagine we never spoke the words I love you and I do, and we swore by every word. I was a man lost at sea, you were a beacon for me, the moment frozen in time, my future, my history, through thick and thin.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jungle Stream. Different opening. Thought I'd change it up just a bit. We do have Mayo, we got Zazu, we got the Brickable Cow that's on mute. And
Zazu.
Not on mute, you're on mute.
We got Panda, we got Hoosier, we got Sethy, we got Scotty, we got Big Noise. Oh, hang on.
He's just calling everybody out.
I am. I just broke the keyboard.
Ooh, everybody.
You broke your keyboard.
Yep, it fell. That's all good.
You're supposed to break kneecaps, not keyboards.
Yeah.
Well,
You're taking someone else's job, Cliff.
poor Heather went flying.
Moo Scotty, Moo Panda, Moo Hoosier, Moo Mr. Blue.
What's up, Grumpy? What's up, Mr.
Grumpy.
And the trivia question is, who fixes broken hearts?
What the heck? I just realized that we're underwater.
Yeah, we are underwater today. We're working on my fish tank. So I
Yeah,
figured we'll change the background a little bit.
Hi, Panda.
How's everybody doing today?
I'm
good.
ready for writing a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, what are you going to write?
Stuff about a town planning.
Town planning.
Sounds enthralling.
Yeah, education.
You should make a video about it, like place modulars all over the place.
No,
Awesome.
no, I'm talking about the city I live in, not my Lego city. Also, Scott, that's not right. But anyone who can tell me who fixes broken hearts, you'll get a cooking.
Mariah Carey.
No,
Santa Claus?
no.
It's not fun guessing if I can't get it right.
Gosh, Mayo.
Well, I'll give you a clue. It is a musician.
Just a musician.
Nailed it down to like 37.
Yeah,
Pat Benatar.
170.
Ooh, Pat Benatar, that was a good one.
Who fixes broken?
If you're at Chicago, hope you're having fun.
Oh, yeah, there's people at
What's
Chicago.
up, Dusty?
Dusty
Hey.
says Craggle.
What?
That's what fixes broken hearts. Craggle.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No.
What's up, Brett?
Cellotape?
Blue.
The hell is that? Celiotape. Never mind.
Mr. Blue, I've been enjoying him coming back.
Yo.
Hi, Scotty. Did you Blue, Mr. Blue?
Where is Doo-Doo?
Mr. Blue.
Blue never left me.
I don't know who you are now.
Blue always comment is always the first one to comment on my stuff.
Oh, well, he did always comment on my videos. I'm talking about coming into the live stream.
The live chat. I gotcha.
Yeah, he has always been commenting on my videos. He's a good supporter of the channel. What's up, Heather?
Hey, Heather.
Whoa, oh, Miss Heather.
We got a Hoosier.
Hoosier.
What's up?
Oh,
Nothing,
Bill,
honey.
mocking around the Christmas
Is it-
tree.
Is it Dr. Hook that fixes broken hearts?
No.
No.
Man, this is a lame game. Just tell me the answer.
Yeah, don't
I'm
kid me.
Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Well, the second question. No, sorry. The second hint is that he's a handyman.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Huh.
Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder, because in that one movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he sings the handyman can.
Is Gene Wilder a musician?
He is when he's singing in a musical. The handyman can.
You're dumb.
Wasn't that the Candyman?
Yeah.
I'm never going to forget that now. Every time I hear the song, I'm going to think, the handyman can.
Yep. So,
Hey,
Seth,
Whoa, wait a second. Look where Hoosier is. It's not Chicago. Anybody want to guess?
in his Lego room.
Dang, you done put in a lot of work, Hoosier.
It's
Too
looking
much.
better than
Just-
it was.
Giving up. Dusty wants to know, is it Diddy?
No.
He's good for slip and slides.
Not
He drinks
this
baby oil.
time.
I don't know. Fix broken hearts, and what'd you say? He was a handyman, or he worked with his hands?
A handyman.
Probably both.
Hmm.
Oh, now I understand the Diddy comment. Oh, handsy.
Is it
especially when he's touching the baby oil.
Mm-hmm.
is it
That's
Dr.
wild.
Phil?
No.
He's
Yeah.
a musician.
Def
Dr. Feel
Leppard.
good.
No.
Seth Bland.
That's very meta, but no.
Is it Sethy Bland?
Is that Seth's alter ego?
Well, I guess it could be. I mean, up for interpretation from him, I guess.
Putting on the Ritz. If you're blue and you don't know what to do, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on
the Ritz.
yeah, putting on the Ritz. Dusty says Bob the musician. Instead of Bob the builder, it's Bob the musician.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that Bob as in that rapper B.O.B.?
Whatever happened to him? He had a couple songs, and I haven't heard anything out of him in years.
Well, because I know that a B.O.B. was on the dirty version of Price Tag by.
His airplane flew away finally.
Oh, that was such a good song with Haley. What's her name from Paramore? Haley. Can't think of her name.
Oh,
Scotty says yes, y'all nailed it. All right, it's time to cut open the space baby and use the ferociousness.
all right.
Ah, yeah.
Cliff, are you building a chicken?
Just gotta wait and see. Because I messed up already.
So
Let's
excited.
put money in the mess up jar.
I don't love it.
So Seth, soon we're going to be twinsings.
That's awesome. What are we going to be? Oh, yeah. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, because remember when I built this on a jungle stream?
Yeah.
We're gonna be twinsies at the end of the day, Seth.
Perfect. I always wanted a twin.
I'm sure he's so excited, Neil.
Hi, Heather.
Heather.
Heather, if you call Dina to tell her that I said hi, would you please tell her I said hi? Just if you do.
Who's Miss Dina?
I got to dig out a piece.
Now, if you say hi to Scott, that means a whole different thing. Particularly if you say hi to him and you put height emoji in as well.
Can you all hear that music? Hopefully not.
No.
Okay.
Is that your neighbor again?
That dude's about to lose his speakers.
that's how I feel when the airplane students fly overhead. I wanna get my pistol and shoot down those planes. They're so noisy.
They are noisy. I'm telling you.
Who do we just lose? Oh, who's yeah?
Who's your ear? I like that.
Who's here? Yeah, I'm going through my. Oh, that dude, he is messing with me this morning. Or tonight, sorry.
Yeah, because it's morning for me.
He is going to lose his speakers. I'm sure he worked real hard to get. I bet he mowed a lot of yards, but he's going to be losing them.
Is that the number one way you can earn money there? Is mowing grass?
I don't know.
Probably not the number one, but it's a common way.
Because there'd be a lot of grass growing.
I'll tell you what, come to Colorado.
Yeah, a lot of well, there's not grass growing in Colorado. There's green stuff growing there.
We call it grass. It's the same thing.
A lot of grass and cabbage fields.
I mean, I understand he likes his speakers, but man, how can you listen to music like that? I mean, you can't really hear the words. I mean, you almost have to wear earplugs.
Yeah, I've never really understood it.
Did I not get enough pictures?
Yes, Zelda got it right.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
Yeah. I fix broken hearts because I'm your handyman.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Good. Still have no idea.
Yeah, well, here is the main reason I want to stay. I'm busy 24 hours a day. I fix broken hearts because I'm your handyman.
Okay.
Oh, my back. Oh,
Because I grew up with the greatest hits of James Taylor.
James Taylor's awesome.
Yeah, could be worse.
I mean, he's not Jimmy Buffett.
Oh my God.
Hey, Nate.
I got trouble against Jimmy Buffett.
I don't.
Yeah, I do.
Tim's
Hey, Big Nate.
Taylor. Well, according to Dusty, Tim's Jailer was better.
think Dusty has a list.
Well, did he make Cliff's list?
No.
Keep pushing
Oh,
my
wow.
button.
It's gonna be a little smaller than I expected.
Yeah.
That's how it usually is with gift purchases.
I think it'd be perfect though. I have a spot for it because it's not gonna be too big. Where's Scotty at? Well, that's what she said. Stevie Ray Vaughan says Scott. Yeah, that man knew how to do it.
I like Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah. Something.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull myself up.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Uh-oh. Come here, guys.
I made me a goldfish. I made me a
Aw.
goldfish.
You designed that?
No. Hey. I'm not that smart. Nope. I just found the instructions.
Well,
I
it's great.
changed it up a little bit because I didn't have all the pieces, so I had to improvise.
I want to meet this Emperor Vise.
Improvise. Yeah, he's a good ruler.
So was that from a Lego set or an independent creator?
Independent creator. Yeah, oh yeah. I designed that right. I can't design myself out of a paper bag.
Well, because people who design rebrickable instructions are independent creators. And there's other people that share their instructions elsewhere.
Dusty says, "Will it float?"
Probably if I put it in water.
It will float.
Heather said that's cute.
Well, it'll float, but it won't be buoyant.
Buoyant. What an odd word. I bet it's got a bunch of letters in it that are unnecessary too.
Probably.
Yeah, you're right. So the word boat is actually an acronym for buoyancy operated aquatic transport.
Whoa, I've never heard that.
And if you're a fisherman that owns a boat, the slang is bring on another 1,000.
Hi, Big Nate. How you doing?
Huh. Hey, Big Nate.
Oh, you smarts over here. Here's the first fish that I built for it.
I like that blue one better because it has the big bug eyes.
Well, I'm glad you like it better.
Well, technically, floating means that it just sits on water, while being buoyant means it stands upright on water.
Where'd you learn so much about? Have you ever been on a boat, Mayo?
Yeah, I used to go on boats all the time because my dad is a part of the angling association and is a 6-time state champion.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
And similarly, moat that you see around castles, because back in the day, castles were a part of the metropolitan area. Moat stands for Metropolitan Oval Aquatic Trench.
I'm putting my crabs down now. Always got to put crabs in it.
Y'all probably can't see. You ain't gonna be able to see. Maybe a little bit. You see those dark gray snot bricks?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They're actually the light gray one.
Yeah, that was really tricky to read because of Lego's color grading.
Yeah.
Because that had me second guessing too.
Yeah.
Kind of glad when they have to make Mayo guess.
Because
You're gonna be a solid boy.
Yeah, because between the dark grey and the light grey, between the black and the dark brown, Lego's color grading is hard to read.
Bag one. Just got his little feet. 4. That's so cool.
So Dusty's giving you song titles.
Buoyant Messiah would be a good song title. Thank you so much. I'll put that in my back pocket.
Is that a dark azure leaf piece?
Dark azure.
It's
It looks like a dark azure.
This right here is blue.
Yeah.
It's blue. It's just because of my light, probably.
I'm gonna check something.
Check away. Check away.
Seth went way too high for the Mile High Club and ended up the Space Baby.
my bestie gave it to me.
You know
Scott.
Yeah, so they did make blue and medium azure, so the light must have tricked me. Where was blue? Where's the blue one from?
All right, let's see here. What was I going to do? I think first thing is first.
You haven't yelled at anybody lately. That might be it.
I'm about to yell at you. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Make me turn this live stream around.
Oh.
Did you get those blue leaves from either? Wait, hang on a minute. When you did that video about Dreams Cliff, did you end up buying the Fantastical Treehouse?
I didn't
No,
know.
he got that from Bricks and Pieces.
Yeah.
So
So the blue and the medium azure 5x6 leaf piece came in that Fantastical Treehouse.
Yes,
I
sir.
guess it may come in that, but
Yeah.
that's not
Also-
where I got it.
Yeah. Also from the Monkey Kid Castle of Nocturnia.
Nocturnal Emissions.
For all you environmental people.
Yeah. Scott said we haven't got to the part where Cliff loses a part.
That's very true.
And then
Well,
Curver says,
Sorry.
Curver says, I thought I was your baby, Seth. Well, I don't know what to say.
First off, I not building a set, so that could be the reason why. And we're very early into the stream, so then things could come out later on. But I'm trying to do better.
No.
And then
Yeah, let's get DJ started on that.
Yeah, I thought that would call DJ out.
11.
Yeah, where is Duju? Yeah.
No,
He
you
must
gotta
be in
send it to the
Chicago.
chat. You got to send it into the group. He'll call it out. He'll be called.
Right now, I'm building the filter that you put in the back of the fish tank
Cool.
right here. Then we'll build a cave right here. Then we'll
And right now I'm looking at the bus schedule.
Let's see. How do you feel about that?
if you gotta catch a bus, you gotta catch a bus.
Yeah, because they have a sale on something, and I want to go out before my parents come home.
Oh, you sneaking out. You bad boy.
No,
Yeah.
I'm home alone right now.
That's the best way to be alone.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be alone anywhere else. Actually, I do. People are terrible.
Now we gotta dig for parts. This may be where I
Was
start.
Dude in Chicago? Ooh.
I didn't think he was.
And are you
It'd be
digging?
awesome if he could.
Are you digging through parts because you didn't sort them?
Heck, somebody could be live from Chicago that he's.
Good point. Dude is very faithful to everybody.
So that could be where he is. I should have gone.
But there are some people. There are some people that will never go to Chicago.
I'll never go to Chicago. That's a long trip.
They're going to knock me out before I go to Chicago.
Yeah.
They literally got to knock me out to go.
Well, Seth, whatever's long for you is short for me.
I bet you got a shorty, bud. You locked yourself into that one there.
I don't even know what that means.
Because
Well, yeah, go
a lot
ahead.
of y'all are 8 to 16 hours away from Chicago driving.
I think that's probably where I would get most aggravated at is the traffic. Now, I'm not saying I have road rage, but
Road roids. Hemorrhoids.
Road roids, I love that.
road rage.
I
The
love
best
that.
place to be alone is home. That's right, Heather. Quote me on that. Dusty says come to Brickvention instead. Where's Brickvention? Is that in Australia?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll go there, buddy. Further away than Chicago.
I would love to travel more, but it's so expensive.
I'm headed towards the colder climates when I travel.
Yeah.
He's going to Alaska. Look at that, Brett. A panel.
Wait, where's Brett?
What are you talking about, Cobra? I've been trying to read chat. Maybe y'all shouldn't chat so much. Just kidding. He says, I'm pretty sure it isn't live. It's pre-taped for sure. Nobody's reading chat.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not actually in Chicago. Schaumburg is like an hour drive away from Lake Michigan.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's why I got Cal on here, Zizou.
Cal's not here, man.
Help me read chat.
He's got all these people on here so he can blame us for not reading chat.
I see how it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Listen.
It's a good idea, Dusty. Be a flight attendant, Seth. Free travel. Could you imagine how hot he would look in one of those uniforms?
Wow.
Well, do you know how hot Kaylee Cuco looked in that uniform?
Can you show me a picture? I forgot.
I can.
Well,
Zizou is trying to trap you, Zizou. Zizou, Mayo, Zizou is trying to trap you. Don't fall for it.
Now I can't get that putting on the Ritz song out of my head.
so Brick Roy isn't actually in Chicago. Wait.
Yeah, it's not. It's an hour drive west of Lake Michigan.
I've always wanted to go to Minnesota. I don't know why, but isn't that where like the Mall of America is?
Yeah. Yes.
I was in Wisconsin for some reason.
Do you get many sodas from there?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I think the Mall of America is in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area.
A flight attendant. I've never even considered that. Like nobody told me growing up I could be a flight attendant, and I'm really upset about it now.
That's because back then, a flight attendant, a, a flight attendant, depending on when you were born, was either called a hostess or a steward, and now it's called attendant.
Cobra says Minneapolis is a place they've always wanted to visit too. You guys could go together, Seth.
Yeah.
In Minneapolis, do they have Minneapolis on the list?
Maybe.
That's bad.
Okay. So Zelda, you can check your.
Out for blood.
You can check Instagram and see what a flight attendant looks like.
He's got his little hands now. Little headless little baby. Little headless baby.
You liking it?
Yeah, I love it.
I want some more.
I wonder if I can fit this whole thing in my mouth. Y'all watch.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
it just got hot in here.
How wide can you go?
Scott says, I think I'm too big to go to Minneapolis.
You're too what?
What?
It's mini.
Many
Too
of
big. He's too big for it.
And
When
Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes, right?
I don't know.
10,000? Jeez.
I know nothing about it, but I just want to
The
go
land
there.
of the land of 10,000 lakes.
Okay, I'm
That's a big number.
10,000. That is a huge number. Yeah.
Which is why when Minneapolis moved to Los Angeles, they didn't make sense.
Are you talking about football?
Male, why do kangaroos hop and stand on one tail? Tell me why that makes sense. And then you can tell me why Minneapolis don't make sense. Okay?
Wait, why kangaroos hop? And what about their tails?
Yeah. Why do they hop? Why do they hop and why do they sit in the tail?
Because if they walk, they would look like me coming out of a buffet. Wobbling from leg to leg.
Okay, see my point. They don't walk at all and they choose to stand on their tail.
I think it's because there's some kind of structural integrity with their legs where they get further distance by hopping instead of walking.
No, I was giving you crap because you know so much about my end of the world. If you tell me something I don't know about a freaking kangaroo, that's my point. You know.
Yeah. And also, well, I'll tell you something that you don't know. If you leave kangaroos alone in the grassland, they're not going to want to fight you.
I won't ever mess with them.
Just like if you come up near a rattlesnake, it's not going to bite you.
Oh, it does.
You're
Do they
pretty ballsy.
do they smoke? Like I always picture kangaroos smoking. Like they look tough.
A big old cigar, huh?
Well, we do have camels in our country that smoke according to the cigarette companies, but I don't think kangaroos do.
You guys
Oh,
have
do they-
camels?
Yeah, we do have camels in the wild.
Well, see, we had camels, but they had to stop using the camel, right, on the packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, but he means like the animal. I didn't know they had camels in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, because in the outback before road vehicles were popular, camels were used just like horses to pull stuff around.
Huh. Interesting.
Because somehow, some way, some people from Afghanistan came to our country in the Great Depression or whatever, and they brought some camels with them to use instead of horses.
Nice.
And the more you know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Batman.
Yeah,
G.I.
G.I. Joes are as bad as Batman. They never killed anybody either.
Yeah. It's a lot of guns and missiles to not be hitting it or killing it or unaliving people.
I did read about that Dusty, and that's why they were so commercially viable in the Great Depression.
Huh.
Because while farmers were trying to get while farmers were trying to exterminate emus, other people were riding around on camels instead of horses.
All right, I can't find this part. Do I need to start coaching?
No.
Okay.
Yes, now.
What part can't you find?
Why son of a... No. I'm looking.
What part can't you find?
I don't know what's called, man. I'm going to find it, though. I'm bound and determined. I have this part. I know. I think it'd be in my way if I wasn't looking for it.
Because the one part that I can never find is what is it?
They have never been interbred.
Kids, this is why you always sort your Lego. A lot better than me. Remember I said sorting for the week? This is what I mean. It's a whole lot tougher to dig through the unsorted parts to find that one little piece.
Oh yeah, it's the 1x6 tile. I can never seem to find in the right color because I use them for the tops of my habitats, but I've used them in so many mocks before that I can never find them in my collection. 1x6 tile.
Hey, I like it when they're I love it when they're extra silly tonight, Heather.
I'm gonna put 1x6s on my shopping list.
Yeah,
Put it on the groceries list.
Yeah, if you want to build minifigure habitats and build a stack like what I've done, definitely put 1x6s on your wanted list. Tiles.
Damn it! That was a tease.
Yeah, agreed, Cobra. What happened to Cliff After Dark?
Well,
I couldn't find them.
Because it was dark.
Yeah.
It was dark. I couldn't find it. No, we will do it sometime. I've got to come up with some material. Or come up with a show. If we went the way we were going, we've been done in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Well, wasn't the last time you did that, we created a whole bunch of conspiracy theories?
Well, that's what I was looking up. I did research in time and didn't really feel like going off the cuff.
Well, because my Lego conspiracy theory is that Lego minifigure collectors are fuckers in the same way that crypto investors in a rug pool are suckers.
I don't know. At least Lego is something physical. Hold on.
This is true. You can actually see and touch it and feel it and love on it, kiss it, hug it.
Look, I ain't into the whole put Lego in your mouth thing, so let's not bring that up.
You're just jealous, Cal.
Oh yeah, it's screaming.
The scream is, where is Dina? I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a little talk with her.
Why?
She's not here.
You see, yeah, when she's not here, your jealousy screams out. I kid you not. I'll be getting at you all day about it.
Heather,
we're going to have this talk.
yeah, Heather, what I'm talking about are the people who buy the Star Wars and the Marvel sets because they have an exclusive minifigure in it, kind of like when people were buying the Onyx Cinder set. They don't care about the Onyx they don't care about the Onyx Cinder spacecraft. They just care about the exclusive minifigures. Kind of like there's a version of the Jedi Bob starfighter ship. The first production run has a factory error with the Qui-Gon Jinn, and when M&R Productions discovered that, there was a whole flood of people going out and buying the Jedi Bob set, hoping that it would have the factory error in it. And then someone said that the first production run of that has a different number on it, and people weren't looking for that number, so they were buying a later production run, and therefore they weren't going to get the factory error Qui-Gon Jinn, because after people realized that, the value of Qui-Gon Jinn went up in price.
Pickles. Hey, last night on Cal's stream, he wanted pickle sauce.
Right there. There's your answer. She texted back. No one replied. How dare you, Cliff? I thought you were.
What do you mean? When do we? When?
I'm gonna make mine have a frowny face.
Oh.
Instead of a smile. What do y'all think about that? Molly didn't like the idea.
Really?
Yeah. I want him to be different, be angry.
Miss Bunny.
Because the difference with the minifigure
club at all.
Yeah. The difference with the minifigure club is they don't go dealing with that factory error Qui-Gon Jinn.
She didn't come in here.
Yeah, I don't see her either.
I don't see her at all. I'm headed all the way to the top. Not once I see TNC Dina.
That's funny.
She posted in private chat. She's like, anybody here?
Marked her text with a dinosaur.
Did I make you look, Cliff?
Dude, I screwed all the way up.
I don't see her. Cliff, did you block her? How dare you?
Wait
a minute. Look, right here, 614. She says, Miss Dina texted back. And Dina right here. And Zizu.
Yep, right
here. Yes.
That's Heather. This is TNC Heather.
Right. But that's what she had said, see? That's the way she means by texting back. She texted her and said hi because we told her hi. You see
well,
does that make sense now?
That don't count.
That don't count? Uh-oh.
That does not count.
Yeah. Well, okay, Miss Heather. Now this text, tell her that Cliffy blocked her. Let's not go that far. Copy and pasted. Yep, see? Cal got it. Cal got only a little bit of a brain cell here, see?
Well, no, that don't count. She's actually got to be in the chat. Her name's got to be in the chat.
What in the hell baffle confusion is going on here? I love that. That's funny.
I just got to find that one piece.
Cliff is blocking people now. First the kneecapping, now blocking. Cliff is out of control. Tell you what.
I'm sorry, it wasn't the Jedi Bob set. It was the set.
I mean, I got mayo on here for her and everything.
Yeah. You gonna pull her in here? You watch. Oh,
Where'd you go on vacation, Bunny?
yeah.
Making. God bless him.
A well-deserved vacation.
I'm gonna send Heather a screenshot of what I'm talking about.
Do what?
You do that. I'm trying to find these parts. Now I wanted to get further along on this and what I'm doing. Now I don't know why. I'm about to give up on this piece.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Well, cow. Bunny's on vacation. Figured she'd be in Chi-Town. Is she going to Chi-Town?
Nope, she's not going.
Oh. Well, Heather is. Been a perfect time for him to meet. Dude, I know I have this piece.
You'll find it tomorrow
When I don't need it? Yes.
Yeah.
Money.
Oh, you got cry faces from Miss Dina. How dare you bring her?
What?
I just commented to you earlier and said you have a big heart. Now you're over here making people cry.
Who am I making cry?
Miss Dina.
That's all right, Miss Dina. You can hear me.
Clippy's on one tonight. How dare you?
What is Dude here?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Oh, where's Juju? All right, we got dude.
So I'll ask this question instead of hailing. Is this going to be 1 hour or 2 hour stream?
Whenever I feel like ending it, I'm going to be ending it.
24.
There's time. I could go for 5 hours. I could go for an hour. I can go for 30 minutes.
I miss the days when I could go for 30 minutes.
Well, you can't go for 30 minutes because you're already at almost 49 minutes.
Well, I'm just saying, this ain't a time slot. Go everything I want, Mayo.
Yeah. Well, I ask the same question every time because I know I'm going to get the same answer every time.
Then why ask?
Because it's a gag that Haley does.
Well, Haley's not here.
That's why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Pay attention, Cliff.
Pay attention. And Dave's not here, man.
I'm glad somebody caught what I said. Dusty and Bunny.
Who wants to Lego with me tomorrow? We got coffee time in the morning. Don't forget.
I scheduled it.
Coffee time.
How does coffee time help? What? She wants somebody to play Lego with.
She can come
She
play
asked
Lego.
about playing Lego, and then you just advertise your thing.
I have the right to advertise my thing.
Okay.
I have a right to eat tomatoes.
Ew, gross.
Okay. Is coffee time live or recorded today? Among tomorrow.
I guess you have to be there to find out, huh?
How long is coffee time going to be?
7 hours.
An hour. Jesus Christ. Is it? It's live, buddy. It's live.
Yeah, we're only joking. It's live. It's gonna be live for at least another couple episodes until Cliffy tells me it's not.
Is it planned not to be live in a couple episodes?
Well, no, I'm just saying that work will eventually pick up for me, and I may not be available during that time. So eventually, somewhere down the road, you might have a recording. I kind of miss doing the recordings.
Please be the peace. Hell yes! Finally.
Oh,
Heck yes, Miss Bunny. Let's do your Lego shopping with you.
What time is that?
Or your Lego building.
I can't even remember what time it is. Is it 10 a.m. Eastern?
Yes.
Okay.
9 o'clock Central.
Yep.
I'm going to try to do this without making a mess.
Lego's like cooking. If you don't make a mess, you ain't been doing it right.
I don't want to make a mess. So I guess I'm not doing it.
Bunny said, well, wow, pipe down, Cliffy.
Now, I need to ask. Sorry, I need to ask Dusty about something. What was up with that live stream where you had starting soon 5 hours?
I guess soon is a relative term.
Because it was a 5 hour something stream, and it was just a starting soon screen the whole time.
I found my lost pieces. No, we don't.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to cuss. Ah, dang it.
Why don't kids know how to shut doors? They come into a room, the door's shut, they leave it wide open.
I know.
They're opening it for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're buying a Stairway to Heaven.
The oxygen tank on this thing is so cute.
What's up, New Brick, Tennessee? TN?
Long
Oh,
time,
really?
long
Hey, I know
time
you.
no see, Willie.
What's up, Mr. Nelly Willie?
I want to be a Nimbo Dimbo.
What's that?
I don't know. Cliff was rhyming names. I figured I'd try it. I failed.
Yeah.
You are a rhymer of names.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This
Good
thing's
to
so awesome.
What's up, Joel's Bricks? How you doing?
Hey, Joel's Bricks.
You here for the brain rot?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Joel is building a mock every day this month.
Oh, wow. I'll be
That's
right
a
back.
whole
I'm going
lot
to show
of
my little man.
that's a lot of cursing and looking for parts.
Raising money for charity.
Why am I what? Is it live stream or is it videos?
He's doing videos.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I haven't gotten notifications.
He's raising money for charity again by doing 30 mocks in 30 days. He uses the spinner wheel to select whatever people suggested him at the start of each video.
I like that. I'd watch that.
Hopefully he'll make it into a playlist if he hasn't done so already.
I'd watch that too.
And this guy would watch that playlist too.
Well, drop his
Well,
playlist link in the
I'd
chat.
watch it.
Doesn't,
I'd
this
watch
doesn't-
it harder.
This doesn't move. Oh,
That's all you gotta do is drop
Yeah,
it
so
in
there
the
Swim
chat.
a canoe.
so there is a playlist for it.
Well, Mail, are you a Zizu? Can you go drop the playlist in the chat? I think you're.
Yeah, I'm not a mod here. I'm a mod on Cower's channel.
Or are you? Silence.
Huh?
Mayo.
What?
He said, I'm a mod on Cow's channel. I said, or are you? And I got none but silence.
Well, because I didn't know how to respond.
With a whole lot of question marks, it seems like.
Dusty, it depends on where you want them to go. That determines how much baby oil you actually need.
Wow.
Joe said
Yeah.
not as many as Diddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
I wonder, okay, let's just imagine this because this is totally realistic. We got our space baby up in space. We smother him in baby oil, and then we send it back into the earth. And while he's coming down and he's heating up, it fries him, and then we can eat him.
Yeah. Well, if Katy Perry can go to space, so can the space baby.
And people are giving her a big hard time about saying she was an astronaut.
Well, Homer Simpson was an astronaut.
I don't watch The Simpsons. I don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'll count Homer Simpson as an astronaut if they take his tape to outer space.
I don't understand the reference.
Well, because in the cartoon he goes to space. So if they take his physical tape that it's on or DVD or whatever to space, then he legitimately went to space.
What's up, Clay Johnson? Clay Johnson says, I like astronauts.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And boobies. Something like that.
It's probably a buoy. They were probably watching earlier when we were talking about buoyancy.
Oh, Cliffy, I know you
How-
know.
I'm just curious. How do you spell buoyancy? Buoyant.
Cliffy, I gotta go.
Not Beyonce. Buoyancy.
You gotta go.
Yes, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye. Remember the Alamo.
No, it's
What are we gonna do now?
We can talk about. We can talk about how Cal needs to expand his mocks.
That's the word I was trying to think of. Big Nate, the atmosphere. When he breaks through the atmosphere and it gets set on fire, but he's covered in baby oil.
Yeah, and
We need to test that out.
and to come through the atmosphere, it's so chunky that it has to find the hole in the ozone layer.
Why you take a hoe to the hotel? Hotel everybody, even the mayor. The hoes on layer. Thank you, Dusty. Buoyancy. 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 Have you ever watched the kids do the spelling bees? They blow my mind, man.
Yes.
Like, it's one thing to be able to spell, but to be able to spell words that nobody's ever used in the world. Like, I think some of the words they just put in a dictionary just to put them in there because nobody would ever use them.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the world's longest word, anti-disestablishmentarianism or something.
Sounds terrible.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Yeah.
I don't remember much about algebra. I used to like algebra. Then I realized I don't use it at all as a grown up.
Apparently, it's a noun, and its definition is opposition to the disestablishment of the church. Oh,
Willie wants to know, can we talk about why they call him Mayo?
They don't call me Mayo anymore. They call me Mellow Yellow.
All right. Algebraic. So that's who
Hey,
it's named
Cliff.
after?
Cliff.
Yo, Dina!
What?
What's up,
Hey,
Dusty? And look at that.
Hey,
Kyle
Dina.
left. Look at that. He'd be so jealous right now.
Cal's not here, man.
Yep, that's the real Dina.
But you know who is here?
Who? Who?
No, I just changed my avatar.
There you go. That's
What's
what
up,
I'm
man?
used to.
Cal's
I knew it was this kind of party. I would have stuck more.
Cal's in chat.
Is that from a movie, Clay?
What the?
I can't remember where that's from. I don't know if anybody else would get that.
I don't know.
Cal says, I'm still here, just not there right now. I feel you. Me too. I'm never there.
How you live? So jealous, Cliff.
That space baby's so cute.
It is,
Yeah.
definitely. Bunny says, if you have 3 apples, 2 walnuts, and a banana, how many friends do you have? I feel like that's a trick question.
I'm just playing, Nina. I'm glad you're here now.
Well, 6. If you're going to count all those items as friends.
I mean, I would only. Never mind. Just give me a banana. That's all I need. The other night, I ate 3 bananas in my sleep.
Hey Seth, hold
Hey.
your space baby up to the screen.
Hi, Jules.
Yeah, twinsies.
Which,
Do you like it? Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. Mine's sad though.
Why?
I decided to make him sad.
Why?
Seth, if you're ever bored, you should mock them like different hairstyles. Like a different
Oh,
hairstyle for each week or day.
Yeah. I could
Give him a mohawk so he looks
mohawk.
like a sewer
Yeah.
baby. Yeah.
dude,
I wanna know-
the Sewer Babies was such an in-demand set back in the day.
Who was it that did a bunch of different colors? I need to find out how he did that because the towel with the space logo is printed. So how did he get the other colors with the space logo? Was it Johnny Builds?
I think Johnny Bells is when he did it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't know. He just don't know.
Zisu, Dina says, Zisu, I'm loving the avatar picture.
Thank you.
If you
Ron Jeremy.
Whoa. That's what I'm talking about.
That's from a Sublime song, isn't it?
What if I knew it was this kind of party? I would have stuck my wiener in the mashed potatoes.
That's what.
That's from
Doesn't-
somewhere. They
I think
don't
it is
say wiener.
too.
Come along with me to the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along with me to the bird under a tree.
Beastie Boys. Bestiality? Ology? Wait. Bestiality. Don't ignore me.
I will never ignore you.
Cliff, I will always ignore you.
Oh yeah,
You usually do in your streams.
did Bunny ever answer her question about how many friends you would have?
I'm guessing 6.
Yeah, I didn't know the answer to that. Bunny says I love the sad face. Good.
What's up, Seawolf?
I think it's good for a difference. Magic beans. I love Adventure Time so much, says Dina.
Lots of new people coming in, like Hobbing.
Hey,
We got
Seawolf.
Hobby, Seawolf, Joe.
Hey, Hobby. Hobbylicious. all the squirrels.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. I don't know what that means.
It's a quote from Up.
I've never seen Up. I heard it's really sad, so I won't watch it.
Parts of the movie is rather sad.
It's sad though in a sweet way.
I saw it in theaters when it came out. I think that was the third movie I ever saw.
Oh, wow.
Except for the part where he's yelling at hippies. I don't like that part.
Who was yelling at who? Who was yelling at hippies?
The main character, he was yelling at hippies, telling them to take a bath.
Mr. Fredrickson.
It came out in 2009. I feel like it would be older than that.
Yeah, 2009.
Hobby Bobby.
You can have my house, and I'm dead.
Bunny says Boo Boo Kitty is snoring and dreaming about his best life. Did you ever answer your question about how many friends you would have? I'm starting to feel like it was just made up. I think she was just making fun of me because I don't have any friends.
Well, whoa! I don't think Bunny would ever make fun of you, Seth.
No, I don't think so. I'll never forget the first time I met Bunny. She gave me one of those 5-hour energy shots, and I was set. It woke me up so much that when I had to drive home that 6 hours the next day, I stopped and got me another one.
Was that the show? At the show?
Yeah. After it was over, we were all cleaning up.
Okay.
And I was about to lose my mind.
Yeah.
I was so tired.
So Bunny made it up.
That's okay, Bunny. I appreciate it.
I love people.
So that. Oh, so you're building like a rock cave there?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm not succeeding.
Dusty says I'll have to Google it now, and if that doesn't work, Chat GPT will make something up. I don't understand Chat GPT. Can I just like search it on my computer?
Yeah, you
Chat.
can.
Let's see what kind of funny stuff we can make it say. Chat GPT. Is that what it's for? Okay, what can I help with? I have trouble wetting my pants after I think I'm done urinating.
Oh dear God.
All right, so Chat GPT, blah, blah, blah. I'm really glad you brought this up. It's a common issue and nothing to be embarrassed about. Thank you. I needed so. Okay, anyway, what you're describing sounds like post-void dribbling, PVD for short, which is the involuntary leakage of urine shortly after you think you finish urinating, often when you stand up or move around. It can happen to people of all genders, but especially common in men. See, we're so oppressed.
Oh.
It tells you common causes, but I'm over this already. That was fun. What's next?
Yeah, I had an idea for that rock you're trying to build, Cliff. What if the rock that you're building that's sunk to the ocean was a part of a cliff that crumbled away? Because you know how some of those houses are now uninsurable on the Pacific coast because they're scared the cliff's going to crumble away.
Well,
what if that rock that's submerged in the ocean was a part of a cliff that crumbled away?
Hobby, why are you packing your Lego?
Because he's moving.
Oh, okay. I hope wherever you're moving to has more Lego space.
Yeah.
Bunny, I probably won't make it to Nashville.
what?
I don't got no monies.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you do.
Bunny
What month?
says Chat GPT is helping me write a children's book. I bet that's going to be good.
What month is the Nashville Brick Expo?
October.
October, hey?
Hey.
because I'm going there in either 28 or 29.
That'll be the year I probably won't make it.
Cliff,
What? I'm gonna retire
you
sometime.
don't have to like always have the bad boy image so hard.
Please.
No, I'm sorry, Hobby, that happened. On to bigger and better things, man.
Is it because the rent ran out, or did something bad happen?
Oh no, Hobby.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Hey, Anthony.
What's up? What's up, Lego Master? How
Movie
you doing?
star.
Houston, we have a Lego Master.
We got a Lego Master. How's it going?
When everything's said and done, you're gonna have to come hang out with us and tell us about the experience. I'm very
Yes.
interested.
Please do.
Heather says she loves the name Anthony.
See, that's
I knew a guy named
never
Anthony. I
mind.
called him Ant.
Tony.
Right.
Tony.
If Panda says you here in Chicago, that means he's in Chicago right now.
That's right. That is so true.
If anybody tells a doorbell or they see a doorbell there, tell her I miss her.
Don't die on us. Heather says my older son's name is Anthony.
There's not a snowball's chance in hell that a doorbell is at any convention right now.
Oh, you don't know that.
Get the brick. Hi.
You
Cliff,
just now heard he was here? When I said his name 5 times already?
I think what Zissou does is he lets everybody say hey, and then he waits a little bit and acts like he's really excited and says hey again just to keep the person, feeling good.
Oh, okay.
Well, that and I don't interrupt people.
Dang. Sorry.
No, not you. I'm just saying in general. I wait.
Not this year, he says. Dang.
Do you need mouth-to-mouth, Cliff?
I need some more, probably. Good Lord.
I'd help you if I weren't so scared of you.
Fly. So do you want me to fly to Missouri and send you one of those oxygen tanks?
No, thank you, man. I appreciate your concern, though. I really do.
Well, because with all the alpine mountains in our country have that really crisp air, we actually sell that air to China.
Thomas says, turns out apples and bananas aren't great conversation starters. Yeah. So Cliff, all that's one piece? Like you didn't make it where you could split it up or anything?
What do you mean? Oh, the
The
tank?
seafloor. Yeah.
That's all one piece.
Okay.
So is it one piece as in the base is all one piece, or is it one piece like that theme that's coming out?
Have y'all seen the Corella DeVille car? I just saw it what time is it? Like an hour and a half ago. I really like it.
I saw that a week ago.
Well, thanks for telling me.
Where were you at?
Yeah, it was in the news 1.5 weeks ago.
Good Lord. It's $50. It's a little big for a minifig scale. I don't know. I just think it looks great. I definitely want it.
It has similar build techniques to the Penguin's car from the Lego Batman movie.
Yeah, I never got that. I wish I did.
Because it uses the same quarter round balloon piece for the vendors.
Yeah. Well,
I'm glad
so I mean, why do these pre-orders, man? Sorry, I
I
didn't mean to
think
interrupt you.
I think
No,
people. Yeah, see, I was thinking the same thing without even looking at the chat because I've said it that many times. I think people who do pre-orders are those who have FOMO for a particular set. Like
Yeah.
if they think it's going to be a hot seller on day one.
But makes people think it's going to be a hot seller too, and they don't get a GWP. So Legos,
Yeah,
Exactly.
you
that's
know,
crap.
passing out less. Sorry, in chat, it's gift with purchase. If you don't know, I'm kidding.
No, it's Jenny Weasley Potter. Isn't
Potter,
that
that's
what
what it was.
Heather
Yeah,
said today? Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure everyone in chat knows what GWP is. However, everyone that's in everyone that follows Zelda's Instagram might not know what it means.
Well, son of a biscuit eater.
I'll be right back. I gotta
Us.
go get some drink.
Okay.
Because Zelda's page isn't a Lego page; it's an art page.
There's my bestie, Dina.
Heather's got jokes.
Well, somebody asked Heather today what a GWP was,
Oh, really?
and she had to explain it. Yeah, somewhere, somebody.
Like, that's all right. I know who
I don't
it
want
is.
to embarrass anybody.
We're
I
not
must
going to
have been
embarrass.
asleep. I must have been asleep when that happened.
Yeah. You weren't even thought in our mind at that time. Yeah. Oh well, she outed to hurt him out anyway. I need a starting point. That's what I need. I need a starting point.
So Lego is the Danish for play well, and it's a system of automatic binding bricks that used to be made out of cellulose acetate plastic and is now made out of ABS plastic. That was first molded with the same molding machines of the patent that expired from the Kitty Craft company, and so Lego legally acquired the same machines that Kitty Craft used to make automatic binding bricks, and Lego was able to do that because Kitty Craft let their patent expire.
Kitty
Contrary
Craft
to
sounds. Go ahead.
contrary to popular belief of 10 years ago when people made it trending that Lego stole Kitty Craft.
Kitty Craft
And
sounds so pervy.
And Jang made a video about the history of bricks before Kitty Craft. There's Dude Jude.
Hey, Dude Jude.
Dude, Jude, we've been talking about you all evening, wondering where you're at. Cliff thought you might be in Chicago.
Hey, you never know about old Dude Jude.
Nope.
Bunny Mayo Wiki Hosco.
Who's Hasco? I don't know who that is.
I'd probably look it up on Wikipedia.
Who's Mayo Hasco? I know who Dwayne Haskins was.
Who's Dwayne Haskins?
He's dead now.
Good.
Wow.
He was walking across the highway in Florida, and a cement lorry ran him over.
Wow.
He
Did y'all hear
must
about
have
that
had
country
some.
musician? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Well, I was going to say he must have some really bad karma. Now I want to hear about this country music singer.
I've never heard of him, so I don't think he's big name, but there's a country singer that hit a 77-year-old woman in the crosswalk and killed her. Like they haven't said it was he was intoxicated or anything, but it's still. I just wonder what's going to happen to him.
So was he driving in one of those states where it's driving while or operating while intoxicated, instead of
I'm
driving
not sure.
instead of like in the Northeast where it's driving under the influence?
Yeah, we use DUI here. I'm not sure. I don't even know where it was. I was assuming Tennessee, but that may
Well,
be just because I'm.
if he
So
was driving his pickup and had his dog with him, he can turn it into a country song.
South Carolina has DUI like what Rhode Island does. Interesting.
Yeah. I hit an old lady driving my truck.
She had a
She didn't
dog.
like it. Now she's dead as.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And the next day, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That's a crazy song for little kids to be running around singing it.
It
Yeah.
is, which
But
is
I
why
was.
I like it so much.
And I was probably
Pancake
running
sounds
around singing
awesome.
it I was probably at my granny's house running around singing it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know how we were talking about the Flamingo CMF from Series 19 with Heather on Cower Stream?
That's a
You said
completely different. What? I wasn't there.
What if you took the reindeer from the reindeer battle pack and you took that CMF, you could reenact a grandma getting run over by a reindeer.
I think you're full of prunes there.
Cal says GWP means great with pickles. I like that.
These just want pickle sauce.
Well, GW in the world of trains, GWP means Great Western Pannier.
Did Clip say pickle sauce? Is that like applesauce but made out of pickles?
That's what cows always wanted.
Pickle applesauce. Ew.
Yeah.
Maybe Trey loves GWPs because they're small and easy to build, compared to like a big UCS set or the modulars.
Okay, Dudu says that country musician was in Nashville.
Huh.
All the good country musicians are in.
But he can't be doing that well with his music if he was the one driving.
Yeah, exactly. And if he's still in Nashville, don't you go to Nashville to get your start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you move out to California.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well. Sorry. Carrie Underwood is only writing good songs when Jesus is driving her car.
Yeah, so
Bunny saw a woman make a pickled juice margarita. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened in a lot of small towns. They tried to get rid of the post office.
Did you say Google, they tried to get rid of the post office?
Yeah. When there was massive cuts being threatened with the post office, there were some small towns that were up for grabs for losing their post office until new people came in and reversed those decisions. Because there were some people who wanted FedEx and UPS to replace some of the divisions of the post office.
Sorry about that. I thought I hit my mic, but I actually turned my camera off and then yelled at y'all.
Yeah. So what I'm talking about is Heather. Is there's a Family Guy cutaway where Carrie Underwood and Jesus Christ are in the same car. She's driving, but then they get involved in a police chase, and so she's got her she's got her shotgun with her, and she asks Jesus to take the wheel because that's her song, so that she can turn her body around and start shooting at the cops chasing them.
That's a horrible song.
I wish I had a margarita. I like that song.
Well, I believe in the end, love wins.
I don't believe in love.
But do you
I
believe
love
in
food.
religion?
But he
And
says,
also,
is there anything he doesn't know?
I love
yeah,
food, but it doesn't stick around either.
We,
and
we don't know.
also, I'm a champion.
I started listening to this radio station called Bob FM, and they play hits from like the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. So I've really been enjoying that. They play a lot of Prince and a lot of Queen.
Thanks.
Well, because sorry.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me
Don't hurt me no more.
no more. Bunny says sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Love.
In the end, love wins.
That got me in trouble. Just saying.
What, love?
Sex, love, and rock and roll. Got
Sex,
me in
drugs,
trouble.
rock and roll. The Sex Pistols.
Space, baby, don't hurt me no more.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I like I'm a Champion by Carrie Underwood because who was it?
Carrie Underwood sings "I'm the Champion."
Yeah, I'm a Champion.
Okay. Oh.
Who was it? It was Ludacris that had that sung the bridge in that song. If you go search Carrie Underwood Champion, then you'll know why I like it so much, Zelda.
I don't like Carrie Underwood in my algo though. Sorry.
I'll tell you in the backstage.
Okay. I'm allergic to country music.
See, I only like certain types of country music.
We're allergic to you too, but we don't say nothing.
Country music has changed, and I like the changes.
If I gotta take
Carrie
this
underwear.
Okay.
What? I like Carrie Bradshaw, but I don't like Carrie Underwood.
I like both of those Carries.
Who is Carrie Bradshaw?
Carrie Bradshaw was Sarah Jessica Parker's character in Sex and the City.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a heck of a...
Y'all should be ashamed knowing that.
I used to love that show.
Same.
Go figure.
Mm.
I have no shame in that. What's wrong with you?
Go figure.
You know, there's somewhere deep down on my Instagram where I made figs that look like the four characters.
Bunny says country makes me itch.
Thanks, Heather.
What did Heather say?
Get the break ass. Mayo, did you watch Sex in the City?
Yeah. Because my mom used to, and then I binge watch every episode from season 2 to season 6.
That's back when I believed in love.
That's back when HBO was good.
Is that when they had Skin Max, whatever they call it?
When I was growing up, we didn't have HBO, but if you were lucky, late at night, you would be able to watch it through the static.
Right.
It's okay. So So that's not the name of it, Panda. But I did enjoy season 2 last month.
I wish I.
What was that Angelina Jolie movie? She was really young. It was called Firefly or something like that. I remember watching that through the static one night.
Was that on Cinemax?
It was. I think it was HBO. I don't think we
Was
ever
it?
got plugged to Cinemax.
I don't keep up with the Kardashians. I don't vibe with those people.
What kind of character or movie was it? Like,
I don't remember much about it, but she like. I'm frozen, aren't I? No, I'm not frozen. I'm frozen on YouTube. No, there I am. She had this house, and like there was a bunch of young girls who had ran away from home because their parents just didn't understand them or whatever. And she was like, the mom, the one they all looked up to.
that sounds like a content house.
Yeah, they were doing different types of content though.
Get the Brick is guessing Laguna Beach.
I don't know.
Because have you guys heard about the lawsuit between the Bop House and the Blonde House?
The what?
The lawsuit between the Blonde House and the Bop House.
Blonde and Bot?
The Blonde House and the Bop House.
Bot.
All right, so the movie was called Foxfire, and it says Legs Sadovsky gets 4 other high school girls to think for themselves and react to a teacher's sexual harassment, which gets them suspended.
Oh, wow.
They bond and rebel at an abandoned house. I just remember watching it. I don't remember much about it. I just knew I wasn't supposed to be watching it because it was through the static.
So did Cinemax have a lot of static back before HDTV?
Well, Mayo, what he means is like you had to pay for it, and like sometimes it would kind of like you would almost be able to see it, but it would be all staticky. Like you weren't supposed to be able to see it.
So
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
So that was back when cable TV was in its prime. Before people started cutting their cord. We cut our cord 2 years ago.
You are weird.
You've got mail.
It was sticky bit because it was just jammed.
Girl interrupted.
I don't know if I can do this. I don't have enough room to make a cave like I want. Any ideas out there? I'm trying to make a cave, and it's not coming out the way I want.
Well, like I suggested, I would try build the cave like it looks like the side of a cliff crumbled away and got submerged into the ocean, and with the current of the ocean, it carves out small holes where fish can swim through.
I'd put some orcs with dinos in there.
You would.
Mm-hmm.
You would. Was there any marine life in the Jurassic Park and World movies? Or was
Mayo, there's no way you haven't watched Jurassic Park.
Or was it all just mammals, reptiles, and birds?
Has Mayo never watched the Jurassic Park movie?
I've never watched them, and I don't.
Mayo.
Oh my gosh, man!
I don't. Yeah, I don't even like think they're masterpieces, but they're definitely something you should watch.
I'm trying to find that scene from one of the movies that Cliff was telling me about, where the T-Rex stomps the guy. Yeah.
Has anybody bought one of those boneless couches or chair all compressed into a box and we open it? Nope, I haven't.
That sounds kind of cool though.
We're going to take this and look at it.
My sister and my mom have bought mattresses that came like all smushed in a box, and then you have to like open the box and let them. It takes so much time for it to actually get formed back up again.
That's what I mean. I saw that. I see that on videos.
I was that one kid growing up who did not care about dinosaurs.
Oh, I used to like dinosaurs. I had plastic dinosaurs, and I don't know what happened to them.
I would watch dinosaurs in media, in children's entertainment, and I was like, eh.
We knew there was something wrong with you, Mayo.
It took you this long to realize. Lone Star. I think I've seen some preaching to the choir on that channel. Let me see.
I think I'm just going to build a rock pile and put plants on.
Dusty says just have it like 6 studs thick, Cliffy, instead of 12.
Well, I'm trying to make it look like a rock ledge, and I don't have no space for that.
It's not Lone Star. It's Day Star. That's what I was thinking of. Day Star.
The chat is usually delayed, Dusty, which I know you know that. I don't know where you're at.
You might be a few seconds behind. I'm not sure. At least on the StreamYard end, I know that the chat is about 3 seconds behind. The YouTube broadcast is about 3 seconds behind the StreamYard airing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what everyone's talking about in chat.
Yeah, I'm lost too.
I'm just making up stuff as I go.
That's what I like to do.
See, we're twinsies, not just with our space babies.
That's right.
Dust off the modem and root it. We have to make sure the cat doesn't chew our cords for the modem.
They do stuff like that?
They
Yeah,
don't. He just doesn't like cats.
That's why I don't like our cat. I have disowned our family's cat. That's why I don't refer to Matilda as my cat. I refer to her as our cat because I don't care about my family's cat. I don't care about her.
Poor Matilda.
Bunny, I'm surprised you don't already have a cat.
That's such a cute name for a cat, Matilda.
The only reason we call it that is because that's what it said on her microchip.
Bunny, I think you do need a cat unless it messes with bunnies, like rabbits and stuff.
Well, you know what? When Bunny, if Bunny ever gets a cat, the Bunny's cat and the Zelda cat can have slumber parties with each other.
Yeah.
Because don't you own like a dozen cats, Zelda?
No, I wish.
You used to have a cat, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a sweetie.
My brother's cat's name is Taylor Swift. No joke.
Mm.
I just thought I'd throw that. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Sounds more like a female dog to me.
That'd be a good name for a rabbit. Rabbits are so fast.
That's a good one, Seth.
Thank you. Cobra says we have a cat. It's the neediest cat in the world.
Tell me
Needing
about
as
it.
in it needs bread or it needs a lot.
Tell me
I'm
about
just
it.
kidding. I know that's different. Panda says lumber party.
Lumber isn't that what the lumberjacks do when they have their vacation days?
I hope they don't do lumber. That one, yeah. Imagine the splinters.
Like for the old logging railroads in North Carolina. That's what they do on their vacation days.
What do they do? Like the contest or something? Is that what you mean?
No, they'd have a lumber party where they
Oh,
they
gotcha.
would host a party in the middle of the lumber where they just sat still and didn't move their body because being a lumberjack is a lot of physical work.
Lumberjacks wear plaid, which makes me think wearing plaid's a good idea because it doesn't show stains where you drop your food on it as bad.
And
Good point.
there was a lumberjack in the CMFs I think either series 6 or 7.
I wouldn't want to mislead the ladies, though. I feel like if you wore plaid, they would think that, they expect you to be all rugged.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
problematic for me.
after Bunny said that, she's going to see the whole world through a kaleidoscope now.
Yeah. Cobra says our cat is like a dog in regards to the amount of attention it desires. It's a bit much at times. I can imagine. Like I see people that have cats and they're like trying to type on the computer and the cats want to walk across while they're trying to type.
Yeah.
That irritates me. That would irritate
Yeah.
me so bad.
Long
Nessa.
time no see. The Brick is live.
What's
What's
up, Ricky?
up?
How you doing?
Nessa. Long time.
We're talking about cats and why they're the best animal in the world. Nessa.
No, if anything, I think when Cal is here, he's the best animal in the world.
Cal's not here. You don't have to suck up to him.
No, because I legitimately think cows are the best animal in the world. You can do
They're
a
very
lot.
useful.
You can do a lot with a cow that you can't do with a cat.
Well, technically, where I live, you can't do anything with animals. That's bestiality.
The
But
only
you can do anything with family.
the only place in the world where you can't do anything with a cow is in India.
Yeah. Cal's here. He said, "How dare you, Cliffy?"
I think cows need to learn how to squat when they're pooping. That way they don't get poop all over themselves.
I know. You don't see cows sometimes coming into the backstage. Oh my God.
Yeah. Because by far my Mount to Rushmore of animals are cows, pigs, chickens, and probably the rainbow lorikeet bird. If you're ever in my country and you see a rainbow lorikeet, which is like a small version of a rainbow parrot, they look really pretty.
It's okay, Bricky's life. I'm glad you're here tonight.
Yeah. Don't change your name, Cal. We're still going to call you Cal, no matter what you change it to.
Yeah.
I thought about getting a bird for about 30 seconds, and I realized how loud they were.
Yeah. See, my friend used to have brothers that had birds that kept them up all night long.
Oh, I was worried. I was like, what happened to his brothers? But then you went on.
Yeah. Well, if Cal ever goes to India, they might treat you like an internet god.
It'd be like C-3PO and the Ewoks.
Yeah. Except when you think about it, the Ewoks would have eaten them. They would have eaten them right there, right now, if it wasn't for C-3PO.
Yep.
I wonder what Ewoks taste like.
How did
Wait.
the Ewoks defeat the Empire?
With booby traps.
Yeah, booby trap. Didn't Chewbacca eat a porg or something?
Yes. Yes, because I think that's what they insinuated. They just couldn't show it on screen because they know that kids like Star Wars.
I'm sure they would, Cal. Honey?
The Ewok village is the best Star Wars set.
I just wondered if they taste good. Bunny, you don't ever look at things and be like, wonder how that tastes. Wonder if it's chewy or gamey. Do I add salt or do I drown it in barbecue sauce?
So
Maybe it's just me.
So how did Chewbacca go from a diplomat on Kashyyyk to a smuggler's pet dog? How does that work?
I want to know, have they ever shown any Wookiee kids, like babies? And
Yes, on Clone Wars and even on Rebels.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's something in the lore that always stuck out to me when I heard people talking about it. Is the down spiral of Chewbacca's life?
Yeah, I've never even. I don't watch them, so I didn't know that.
What was your question about Chewbacca?
How he went from being a diplomat on Kashyyyk to winding up as a smuggler's pet dog.
Because he was trapped.
What's up, Joey?
That's kind of like, well, that's parallel to the trajectory of you were.
Joey, Bingo, Bricks, how you doing? All right,
Hey.
I'm gonna say what I got accomplished on tonight's stream. Not very much. I got the little filter box built.
Cool.
With the hose coming up, and I'm just going to make this into like a rocky hill, put flowers and stuff all over it, and some of these, but just built different ways. I built me a goldfish. So yeah, there'll be a picture on it at some point. But
nice.
What I got accomplished tonight. I mean, I didn't get very far as I wanted to, but whatever.
Art takes time.
So
good point.
I did put some crabs in here on the floor.
I finally got rid of my crabs.
Yeah, I'm seeing the doctor.
I think I have one crab.
If y'all don't know, I'm building a fish tank. I've got a old fish up here on a castle. Here's a ship that has a fish on top of it. And then I was wanting to put this fish in the cave, but I'm going to have this sitting somewhere, probably right here now. And then I'll have little bitty fish going everywhere and plant life and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing on here.
If you change that goldfish to a redfish, you could do one fish, two fish, redfish, bluefish.
Well,
yeah.
There's not going to be a dog test, Cal. You butt munch. My plans are I do got the glass for it. I'm going to make a lid for it that actually has lights in it that you, like regular fish, you can push up and down, and it's going to sit on a stand with food. I like Tetris, but I don't know if I got the room for them. But that's what I got so far. Yeah.
Did Cliff say he likes Tetris, but he doesn't know if he has room for it?
I don't Tetris. I guess that's a type of fish.
Oh, okay.
Right back.
Gotcha.
Well, Panda, the extent I know about Mimban is when Coconut Bricks Studios built his Mimban mock. Yeah. See, I pretend to know what I'm talking about with Star Wars.
I can't even pretend.
I don't know squat about it because I'm not going to go onto Wikipedia and read the backstory of all of those characters who appeared for 3 seconds in Mos Eisley's Cantina.
You know,
There's something called the Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wikipedia is the Star Wars Wikia.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm an editor on the Thomas Wiki.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've been watching Star Wars from start to finish in order. I've been liking it.
So you're talking about in chronological order or
Timeline.
yeah, so
Yeah, that's what he means.
Yeah, so episodic order then.
It's been fun.
No, I do like the Wikia at Cobra because I'm an editor on the Thomas Wiki.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey.
He says you look like Andy Reid.
Well, that's good. That's my favorite coach.
You're a winner.
One. What's up, Brandon?
The Brickers Life said, Cliff, I thought about a fish tank as well, but I have an actual 10-gallon glass tank I was going to use, but yours is most definitely better. It looks awesome.
Well, I appreciate it, but it's not the best. We're working on it.
Yeah, he's a winner except for this.
Both, Dusty. On Disney Plus, it has all the cartoons and everything in a timeline order. You can watch it from Acolyte all the way to the very last one.
I just don't know if I can invest that much time into it.
It's been fun.
Cobra.
One more comment out of that, Cobra, you're going to have no kneecaps. You're going to be banned from the stream for the rest of the stream.
That's really harsh. Dang.
Well,
This Andy Reid guy must be a god or something.
Oh,
see, he's a god in one city, but he's a failure in a different city. He's a failure in my city.
He wasn't a failure. He took them to the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, but he couldn't ever use his timeouts properly with us.
We're not. Right.
Anyway, how about those new Lego sets?
Mom, Cliffy has had his buttons pushed for sure. That escalated quickly.
Yep.
I'm joking, Cobra. I ain't gonna ban you.
Hey, is that the Ghostbusters HQ behind that ring light?
Yes.
I just saw it.
Ecto 1's right below it. And they got Star Wars right by the Marvel set.
Oh yeah, that white Ecto one.
This magic moment.
Okay. Do what?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm glad you guys stopped talking about sports. Like I thought I was gonna have to start eating tobacco or something to fit in because I don't know anything.
You might end up having to.
I think I saw someone smoking a pipe on their stream the other day.
It's kind of cool, trendy.
No, what's trending is vaping. That's trending.
Oh.
Oh my god! I think we got some trolls in here. That's a good one.
Do you like LeBron?
We're going to party till the early morn. When the Lakers bring the trophy home, we got the California Pepper Gold.
I don't have an opinion on LeBron. I don't watch basketball.
Well,
Cobb was talking about the Constitution now.
what? What are you talking about? YouTube has I got muted. One of my videos got muted, boys. I don't know which one. I gotta figure that out later.
Was it
One of yours did?
Copyright muted? Copyright muted?
Ooh. I'll figure out after the stream.
Because I know that when
LeBron sucks, Lego breaks. Amen, New Break, Tennessee.
because I know
Amen.
that when Hoosier went to Madhouse, he had to mute his stream when there was music on the radio.
Well, big time right now with all the new people today. Hey, you know, LeBron. No, I don't. LeBron Herbert. You're probably not best to be in this stream if you like LeBron James. No.
Jeez, Cliff.
Cry baby out of here.
You're welcome.
LeBron James.
Flops more than the fish out of the water. Yeah. You 18 people watching, smash that like button. Except you, LeBron lover.
One of the best times of my life was when I was in a Chicago taxi and I was bringing up all of the straw man arguments people used to say like LeBron's the GOAT. Because the taxi driver and I knew that Jordan's the GOAT.
I hope LeBron lover comes back. I'm enjoying seeing Cliff this triggered.
Where's Brett in my own? I smash it now. I have cracked in my screen. Darn it, Joey. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, that's not good.
But don't smash it too hard. You don't want to crack that screen, man. These things ain't cheap anymore. Where's Brett tonight? Well, he was here. I don't know where he went to.
He was in chat.
Probably fell asleep. It's like 3 a.m. over across the pond. Gently. You know, like the Happy Gilmore, just tap it in, just barely tap that like button.
Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m.
Oh, now you talk. Man, I'm always late to the party there, Joey. Gently touch that like that. How you doing, Willie? Hope you're doing well. Everybody's muted. See Zoo not talking.
Who's muted? I'm not muted.
Well, you might as well be.
You want me to mute? You can just tell me to mute.
No, I won't tell you to mute.
LeBron is the second greatest.
The upside down one.
I was just over here chewing on this tobacco while you guys talk about sports.
Oh, you're just busy? I understand that. I've been kind of busy too. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all coming in tonight. We do have coffee time in the morning on the Brickle Cows channel. 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, and you all can figure out the rest of it. Everybody, good morning, or everybody is at Chicago, so I don't know who's going to be live at what times this weekend, but I know Sunday nights we're going to be live playing a game right here, so come back. And we'll continue this all later. I do want to thank Seth, Cal, Zizou, and
Poppers
for hanging out. Thank everybody in chat for coming out, hanging out tonight. Been very appreciative. We will continue this or do something next week for sure. Do y'all want to say anything?
Bye, Jude.
Bye, Jude.
Adioso.
Semester will be over on Monday. Hooray!
Whoop, whoop.
Y'all remember, y'all, cooking ain't easy, but it's fun. Bye.
Clicking ain't easy, but it's fun when you're clicking those bricks with Click and Clip. Welcome to the jungle where the dinos roam. Clicking those bricks with Click and Clip. Clicking those bricks, clicking those bricks. Cliff knows bricks, clicking those bricks, clicking those bricks.